Yo. Prez in the building with the homie Maine Laveau. What's goody?
What's goody?
My brother.
What's goody? Everything. You already know everything good.
Powered by Young Atlas. Damn, I try to get the phone. Gotta try to get the phone situated. Powered by Young Atlas. How's everything, my guy? Thank you for joining us and taking time out your day to join me, Young Atlas here, Prez.
Oh.
You know you, because you always busy. Every time I turn around, you doing something.
Yeah, you already know, my G. Gotta stay active.
Like every time I turn around, I'm like, yo, you got to be the busiest man in the world.
I think so. I really feel like that sometimes. For real. But you can't. But like I always tell everybody, you can't complain about having a full plate if you like said you was hungry. You know the universe gonna respond for real.
That's definitely a fact. One more thing, our B days are coming up, November 7th. Like, any
Yeah,
plans?
definitely.
What we doing to celebrate our holiday, brother?
Bro, just come down to Miami. I got you. I promise.
Come down to Miami. Come
got
down
you.
to Miami, man. Listen, I
I
don't
got
know, man. I might get some buffalo wings, barbecue wings, do say, and just kick it at the crib with the family.
you.
Like,
Just let me know if you're gonna be here, bro. Trust me. If you're gonna be here, we're gonna make it a movie. Trust me, I promise.
I might have to do that next year because this year I
Uh,
don't know. This year, like with the pandemic, I ain't really trying to hop on no flights.
I feel you. I already know how that is. That should be different.
Yeah, they taking temperatures. Everybody got the mask on. You gotta
Yeah, I
wipe
know.
that. You gotta wipe. They wiping the seat cushions. It's crazy.
Listen, it was different, especially coming from going to Detroit, going to Cali, going to ATL. I say the most strictest place I would say wouldn't even be Detroit. I think it'd be mostly Cali. Cali was more like, even though it was wide open, it's just like, I think they more strict due to like, how they always be having on wildlife fire hazards.
Yeah, they not with nothing in Cali. Cali, yeah, it's lockdown.
Yeah. I just
Lockdown.
left,
That
I just left from out there. I was out there kicking it with my man on Project X. And like we was out there cooking up and shit, working up, cooking up a lot of shit. So I mean, like it was different. But the environment, the energy, I mean, like if you ain't working, then that ain't the place for you.
not facts. Definitely
Definitely.
facts. Like I said, every time I turn around, you always putting out a song, video. You always
Yeah.
pushing the content. Do you get any sleep?
Honestly, I got a lot of I do, but it's probably like I'm really one of them guys who get like, it may be one day I get 3 hours, it may be one day I get 8, but it's just like while you sleeping, your opponent is at work. So I mean, how can
Yeah,
I? You
yeah.
feel
Opponent
me?
is at work.
It's real hard to
Yo,
sleep.
no, I hear you. I definitely hear you on that one. When you working, your opponent when you sleeping, your opponent is hard at work. I definitely feel you on that one. Where'd you get this ethic from? Like, always
Um,
energetic. Um, always energetic. 3 hours of sleep. Like, where did this work ethic come from?
Honestly, my nana, she used to wake up. She used to work at this hotel, and she used to be like pretty much like up. She'll go to bed. She'll wake up early in the morning, and like I always tell her, like I got that same sleeping habit. She'll be like, yeah, you go to bed late and wake up early, and it feel like you got a couple hours of sleep in, when really all your brain needed was just some rest. Because it's really, your body's really like a vessel. Your mind is really like the push. So if your mind stop going, that's when you stop going. So my mind say, keep on going, then I'm gonna keep on going.
Mm. So when Maine Laveau want to take a day off and relax, what does he do?
Kick it with my daughter. My day of relaxing. The only thing about my day that relaxing is my daughter. That's it.
Mm. That's it.
Even when I go shopping, I'm working.
What? How you working the shopping?
Because it's just like because my clothes aren't just like clothes that I'm just gonna put on. I know like I wear clothes where I could just have every day, but it's just like like I made it a mission, like like stuff that I wear. It may like, I don't know how other people may look at it like, but if I wear it in a video or camera shoot, you ain't gonna see me with it again.
Mm. Oh, I see. So you
You
trying
feel me?
to? I see.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's just like, it's always worked for me. It's never like, it's just like when people think it's like fun to play, it's just like I'm probably having fun when I'm on. That's when I have fun, when I'm on stage.
When you on stage.
when I'm on
Okay.
stage performing, because now I'm really seeing that like my work is like game day. It's just like you practice so much to now it's game day. You know what I'm saying? So now it's game day. Let's see what you really been practicing for.
Mm. I gotta go to a Maine Laveau show. If that's game day, that's you out the tunnel
That's
and
me.
you
That's me.
ready.
But that's me.
I definitely gotta go to a Maine Laveau show. New sneaker show out you got kicking it with Maine Laveau. What was the idea behind that?
Honestly, I blame my team.
Your team.
um,
It's stay full.
Yeah, I blame my team LMG. You know, and they definitely do their thing. They definitely cooked up said, you know, it'll be a great idea to do because like me being having a big collection of sneakers. Um, yeah, it was just like a great thing. It was a great thing I do, a great idea. I love the show. We're supposed to be doing another one this week. Like I said, I just got back in Cali, got a few new kits that came in, a few new shirts. We got a bunch of people like brands, different clothing brands. They trying to work with us. So I mean, like I'd be real wrong to say that I'm not happy about the idea and I did because it wasn't really it wasn't really my idea. My idea was just to create a documentary, which I still am. It's gonna be called Fly Guy Season. But she just came up with the whole like, yeah, you should just blog about your sneakers, like give a review, talk about them, because you know so much about them. Why not talk about them? So I mean, and everybody loves it down here in Miami.
Yeah, I love it up here. I'm like, oh, my man's out here making the sneaker show, and he got
Yeah,
like 1 billion sneakers. Might as well.
yeah, you might as well, G. I'm telling you, that's the best way because all you're gonna do is end up eventually getting paid for it. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, eventually.
A check coming out of it. It gotta be, especially like you said,
Yeah,
all the brands want to come rock with you.
yeah. Like I tell everybody too, like make sure you know your history. This it's a good book right here. It's called Shoe Dog by Phil Knight.
Oh, I feel nice. Okay.
He's the creator of the Nike shoe. You feel me? So yeah, make sure people go check that out. Like just don't like be wearing sneakers, know your history behind them, because you know everybody could be creative in their own way. You just gotta know where to start somewhere. I mean, like look what happened to Ye.
Yeah. And he's a sneakerhead, and he just said, "Yo, I'm gonna just make my own sneaker." Would you make your own sneaker if you had the opportunity to?
Honestly, yeah, I would, and it wouldn't matter what brand. It's just like I wouldn't just come out the door and say, "Oh, I'm finna create my own sneaker and call it a Maine Laveau sneaker." Now I brand with somebody, and then like you know, pretty much branch out the best way. If anybody wants to come out with their own sneaker, I say do the Kanye path. Take the Kanye blueprint. It's just like he branded with a company first. He got inside. He found out what it takes, materials, everything, and then he started his own. Like he created his own sneaker.
That makes sense. Definitely makes
That's
sense.
the best because it's just like you know you don't want to just go in there head first and not know what you're doing and lose and spend millions and thousands of dollars or something. You could have like easily been like, here go the patent of this right here. You feel me?
So,
Yeah.
so what would your sneaker look like? What would it be? Would it be for athletics, or could it be for like something casual?
To be honest with you, my sneaker would look like my favorite shoe. It would look like my favorite shoe, which is man the number 11 Jordan shoe. I'm a
The
big fan.
11s?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that shoe. So I mean, like the only if he was to ever if Jordan was to ever hit me up and he was to do like a collab, my joint would be crazy. It just like you know like on the, as far as like on the patent leather part, I design that part different.
You designed the patent leather part different? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I do something different. I do something different. Like instead of it being patent leather, it probably be like a you know like a Coogee material or something like that. I do
Hmm.
something different. You feel me? But yeah, definitely be something different though. I definitely be creative with it.
What's the most amount of money you spent on a pair of sneakers?
Honestly, man, probably about 5 grand.
What? Five? Yeah, you spent the rent money on sneakers, man.
I mean, that's not my rent. My rent.
I'm here. 5 grand is rent in New York City. 5 grand is rent.
I don't have rent. I pay mortgages. It's the difference.
Okay, bowler. I pay mortgages. Now I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. So, what sneakers was it that you spent 5 grand on?
Honestly, it was these what you call it joints, right? It was the pair of Yay sneakers. The November red joints when those red November joints came out.
Oh, the red. I think the Red October joints for Nike, right?
I'm talking about October. I'm talking about November. My birthday in November.
My
That's why.
birthday. Yeah, that's why. You think about
Yeah,
Scorpio season? Yeah, the Red
yeah,
Octobers. I definitely
yeah.
remember them joints.
But yeah, those joints right there, it was you know I'm a big fan of red. Everybody knows that. So yeah, it was just like a sneaker that I had to have. Even though like I had the black and pink ones. which was like, you know what I'm saying, they were just but it's just like that shoe, and plus I heard he was leaving Nike, that was like the last shoe, so I was just like, yeah, let me jump on this shit.
Let me get it before it run out, and then
yeah, and then look what happened. He didn't even go back to Nike.
And they probably cost like 10 grand now. If you paid 5 for them, they probably like 10, 15.
That should go in the case in a few days.
Oh, so how many times you won?
Only twice.
Twice.
And I had in the shoe, and I had the shoe for 4 years now. So I had the shoe for 4 years. When I bought it, it was like already like surfacing. And just like once it had popped up, bloop, I was just like, yeah, let me get that. Yeah.
All right. So what's the next move? Because I remember you was telling me you was working on a movie. You was gonna be in a movie last time we spoke.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely heading out to Detroit. Shout out to that boy Street Lord Rook. Out of Detroit. I'm about to go be in this go like, you know what I'm saying, go fuck off with him. He up there Detroit. He's shooting a movie called Cheddar Boys. Shout out to my boy Connect too. And too, he on Antine. He the one who basically like plugged me in with that whole thing. So that's what we out there going to cook up. It's gonna be a movie. Like I went out there, I linked up with Louis Ray, Ray. They both you know, they got a sign in Detroit. Tone, he's basically like down there in the mayor down there. You know what I'm saying? DJ Turner and them. I met up with a few like real Detroit players. And you know, yeah, it was love. You feel me? My boy Handful of Power Stingray, he went out there to shoot a whole bunch of videos. And you know, everybody was definitely complimenting me. They was just like, man, who did your jury? I was just like, man, if y'all know who Stacks is, that's who did my jury. So shout out to Stacks Customs. He get a lot of people get they want my attention. They get my attention. My jury get their attention a lot. So yeah, man, shout out to Stacks.
Definitely shout out to Stacks. And your jewelry do be looking fly. I gotta compliment you on that one. Definitely. You writing a book in the future? I know you gotta be.
Honestly, that was definitely in the works, because it's just like right now I have like people write down rhymes. I write down rhymes too, but a lot of I learned this from Pop. You know, he used to write down poems, but his poems turned into a journal, and you know, like it turned into a memoir. So it's just like, you know, with me with that being said, I kind of felt like a lot of stuff that I go through day by day, I rather write it down. Like right now what's going on. You know, we're on this situation where we had to protect our women black women at all costs. And me, I'm kind of on a situation where I'm like, bro, we need to protect all women at all costs. You know, like certain situations that's been happening down here in Miami. You know, Prez and with this girl, Brittany, she was shot in the face at the gas station. Because she didn't want to talk to some guys. And I guess, like, you know, her cousin was trying to defend her, and they walked in the store, they come out, the guy started shooting. So that's why, you know, I made that post, like, you know, we need to do better as males. It's just like, you know, like, I don't see why we destroying, like, people who pushed us out, you know, even regardless of what their standard is. I mean, like, everybody ain't a queen, but, you know, like, king, everybody in the queen got king, because, of course, we had peasants. But, I mean, like, everybody had respect. You feel me?
Yeah,
everybody,
definitely. Yeah,
everybody
facts.
You feel me? So that's my whole goal.
Okay.
Just to try and get that message, just to try and really get that message out now. So a lot of my videos, they might particulate, they might have a viewing of like you know, like domestic violence, and like a 1-800 number on like who somebody should call, or if you know somebody going through such and such, like feeling like they talking suicidal, because those are the things we need to watch out for now with a lot of kids. Even if you know some like kids who know, if you know a friend who got a gun and you know he ain't supposed to have the gun, let somebody let another adult know, because now you saving his life from him like being behind bars. You writing him every day, him telling you how you can't see it. Now y'all got a phone bill that's connected that you can't never end, because he in there for life.
That's definitely a fact. Word, that's a gem too. Definitely.
Yeah, man. So, you know, like I've been seeing it a lot. I keep hearing about it a lot. You know, my phone ring, and you know, the last thing I need to hear is you have a collect call from. You feel me? That's the last thing I hate hearing. And I'm like, who the fuck is this now?
So, like, as a leader of the community, what are some of the things, along with that, you're doing to keep people safe and healthy during this year, like with everything going in 2020?
Honestly, like making everybody pretty much aware, like I said, of being a voice. Like today, I had to be a voice. I went to the dealership and I had to voice an opinion about if I was being discriminated or not. And that's the last thing I hate to pinpoint out is discrimination. And I just want a lot of people in my community, as far as like if you're an artist, you ain't even gotta be an artist. You could just be wanting to do something. But my advice to a lot of recording artists that I do hand out is in my community is that if you you know the same amount of money that you spend on a pair of shoes, you can start your own record label.
That's definitely a fact.
And it's not even $200. It's 160 now. And so once you get that 160, you start your own record label. Now you have a distro kid or TuneCore, and now let me show you how you set this up. And now you're putting out your own music. Now let me show you how you make money. And now let me show you how you go. Let me show you how instead of being on YouTube copying and pasting the beat, let me show you how you really interact with the producer and talk to him. And now he starts sending you beats for free. So these are the things that I'm trying to show them that a lot of people ain't gonna show them. Like they like, damn, bro, like I see why, like, you know, because it's just like you don't want to just like grab a producer beat, use it, and then like don't give them no credit. And now he'll know you. Every producer beat I use, I have a relationship with them. Every producer, I have a relationship with them. I call them, they send me beats, I talk to them. Every time I do something on one of their beats, I send it to them. Even if I send their beat to somebody else and they send it back to me, I send it to them, hey, this was being done on your work, man. And they're happy because they just want to see somebody working. And that's what I tell them. Don't waste my time and don't waste nobody else's time. So that's the type of like messaging, like power and like, you know, I put in the community. I'm not here to waste nobody's time, but don't waste my time.
That's definitely a fact, man. Don't waste my time and don't waste anybody else's time. I see you moving, and that's
Yeah.
definitely a gem. Like, yo, instead of ripping the beat, yo, let me interact with the producer and let me like, cause they see you out here grinding and working. If I interact with Maine, I can interact with like
You feel
thousands, millions, not even say millions, but dozens, hundreds of other artists. Cause here's this guy, he got his own situation set up, and he's popping, he's blowing up out of Miami. So if I work with him, I could work with others. It's like it's pretty much what you're doing is setting up a network, like a community, and I
and
think
that's
that's dope.
and that's like, you know, like I started my own marketing company. I'm gonna try and finish putting it together. You feel me? Once I know that's like, which I know it's gonna be a for sure. I'm not even tripping about that. I know everything is a for sure. I'm just like I said, I'm just excited about everything. Cause it's just like you know, talking about it is one thing, but doing it is another thing. It's just like, you know, I read a fortune cookie. I'm gonna be real with you. I
For the
read a fortune
fortune cookie.
and I was and there was the one time I went to New York. It was one time I went to New York. I was in Brooklyn. Matter of fact, I was in Lower East Manhattan, waiting on a store to open up. And I got a fortune cookie, and the fortune cookie said, "Don't just have an idea, act on it." You feel me? So, you know, I try like, you know, like a lot of ideas I write down. I try to act on those. You feel me? Versus like, cause this is like a lot of people see. Like yesterday, I was just like, I want to go ATV and I want to do this for this video for Whispers, the new song Whispers. We did the video. Afterwards, it was just like everybody was just like, damn, like bro, like the video is gonna be sick because it's just like, you know, talking about it. Everybody was saying talking about it was one thing, but when we actually went out there and did it, it was just like it's another thing. And then like today we're gonna finish up, like right after this interview, we're gonna finish up and going on to tomorrow. But it's just like the whole like doing it, like I say, acting on an idea and seeing it come to life. That's what give you like that extra drive to be like, you want more. You want more.
Yeah.
You're not satisfied. You're not satisfied. You want more. So now I understand, like when I see Beyonce on stage and she be going hard and you be seeing her backup dancers, they look like they about to break down and shut down, but she just like going hard because she don't, you feel me? She already done been there. And she it's like she's exceeding that limit right now.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
facts.
and that's how I feel. I always try and ascend. I always try and do something different from each and everything that I do different. Like every day I wake up, like, what did I do different? It's like that with shoes. What shoes that I don't have? All right, I already got this color. I'm not gonna get this color. You get what I'm saying? And so that's how I think.
I definitely, you know, your thoughts becoming your ideas, and those thoughts and ideas becoming actions. Everybody big on that. I'm big on that too. So being, you know, you got your own music label, Flyboy Music Group. What's more challenging, being the CEO of a label or being the solo artist?
Both, because being a solo artist is easy because you can mingle with other artists. Being a CEO is hard because now you have to step down. You have to step up from the artist And you know what I'm saying, you have to step down from being an artist. Not even step down, you have to step up. Let me say it like this, because if I step down, then I'll be lower grading myself, degrading myself. If I step up, then I'm going to the CEO. So I gotta step up. That's the hardest part, to step up. But step up and understanding that, you know, here's another artist coming around you, and they want you to like probably like sign them, or you know, they see what you got going on, and they want to be a part of what you got going on, not knowing like it take hard work and dedication. And you know, like I signed one artist, MTM Jville, and you know, like with that, it was not like no stress. And then he on his own shit, he do his own work, he did his own marketing. He let me know he having a single release party. He handles all his own releases. So it's just like, if you can pull your own weight and don't need a spotter, I'm all for it, because I went through the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
So you want like, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. You want like
So,
dudes that work like you. Like you gotta work just like me.
and then the thing is this, it's not even so much dudes. I have females that work just as hard as dudes. Like I got one female who I'm working with right now named Nettie. She's a beast. And you know, like we molded her as much as possible, because she's there. She has everything there. And just like she even told us, she wanna just keep pushing until she knows she got her sound right and everything. And we don't knock her for that. And you know, like she's hungry. Like I say, there's guys who are hungry who come to the studio, they sit around, they smoke, and then you got guys who come in and they drop like
They on the clockwork. As soon as they step in, they ready to work. Then
yeah.
you got
So
other rappers that you know they get in the studio, they gotta smoke, they gotta drink, they gotta get some food in them.
exactly, and that's why I just be like, bro, come to the studio already with that in your system.
Word, word.
Already in your system. Yeah, come with that already in your system. Because when I walk in the studio, the engineer already know. My engineers already know what time I'm on. I'm dropping my bag, and then I'm asking them. I'm getting low. I'm giving them a hard drive, and I'm hitting, and he asking oh, this beat right here. All right, let me know when you're ready. That's all. That's all. That's how it should be. That's how it really should be.
So when y'all locking in the studio, how many tracks you trying to get out?
Honestly, I like if I'm in a 6-hour session, if I'm in a 5 to 8 hour session, I'm knocking out like probably like 6 tracks. That's being like recorded, mixed, and mastered, and everything.
Everything. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like it's definitely, and I'm talking about like quality tracks, not like bullshit tracks. Because trust me, like I got like I'm sitting on tracks. That's why like everybody like, why you just releasing? Because that's how I want everybody. That's how I want everybody to know. Like I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Yeah. So listen, every time I turn around, like, yo, you working this record? I see the record, like it, listen to the song, go to bed, wake up next day, yo, we working this record. I'm like, yeah, you dropped the record yesterday.
It's like when I sat down and thought about it one day. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I hope other artists are listening to this. Like you should wonder, like, you know, like he say, hey Alexa, play this, or hey Spotify, play this, and they play your music, and not one chance, like you don't have an open space for them to play somebody else's music. Like all it is just your music being played back to back. And once I realized the more music I keep dropping, that's gonna keep happening. So the minute like when the song stops, when all the songs stops, you can tell because they'll go to another person's song. And that's why I say, like, the more that I keep dropping, the more. And I told my boy JV the same thing, and he just been on go. Shot Yes Jules, they won, him and my boy Renzo, they won Jägermeister contest for the song they dropped called Couple Shots. Yeah, man. So that's definitely like a Flyboy music group, you know what I'm saying, classic right there.
I know you've been paying attention to the woman in the rap game killing it right now. What female rapper are you trying to work with right now?
If you could say Idol, I could say Mulatto.
Mulatto? Reading your mind, I'm like, a Mulatto Maine Laveau record is necessary. Like, that's important.
Yeah,
that's needed.
That's crazy. I was just telling Anna like the same thing. I was just like, bro, like, I was like, man, like, when she first dropped and I heard her, I was just like, yo, she's fired. And this is before, like, you know, like, she hit the double XL, everything like that. So I was just like, you know, like, she fired. I was just like, that's definitely, because I was looking at trying to do a track with Suki Hana. And, you know, it could still pop off. I'm not doubting nothing about that. Because Suki's a great artist. She do her things. Like, I mean, she kind of like, I ain't gonna say she a voice for a lot of females, but you know, well, yeah, she is. Typically, she is. I can't say that because I know females who are just like her. You feel me? So, yeah, man, yeah. So my whole thing is just like, you know, like female artists definitely Mulatto. definitely Cardi. You know, shouts out to Meg. I hope she get through her situation. Her and Tori both. You feel me? I'm being honest with you. Her and Tori both. Both of them great artists. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I hope the media don't let too much, like, you know what I'm saying? I hope they don't let the media too much, you know what I'm saying, or the industry play against them, you know what I'm saying? I hope they just like sort that shit out, honestly.
Yeah.
That was like one big topic for like a whole week and a half straight.
Man, that shit's still going. They still every time
I
Tori say
trust
something
me.
on Meg, say something, it come back up. So like,
Trust me. So, you know,
I'm
I'm
with you
trying to
on that
like,
one.
yeah, I just hope like I ain't like I tell everybody I'm not on nobody's side but mine. You feel me? Because I don't just like with that whole Birdman and Weezy situation, everybody chose sides. It's just like, and now they back straight. What you gonna say now?
Word. Word.
You feel? What you gonna say now? Oh yeah, what's up, Birdman? Nah, man, take your ass over there. You just over there. You feel me? So that's why I say I ain't on nobody's side but mine. Because at the end of the day, I feel like they both adults and they both, you know what I'm saying. Everybody both know the truth. They both know the truth. So it's just
Proof.
like, you know,
Yeah.
like,
We gotta let the
yeah.
facts come out. And I'm with you on that. And I'm in media. And I'm like, yo, I just want to hear the facts come out. Like, and just let the due process play out. I'm
Definitely.
on I'm on that one. I'm on that with you on that one with you. I remember you telling me about like you was trying to get like in the crossover scene. And it's like, yo, you was like, yo, if I could do a record with anybody, it'll be like Bruno Mars. You still on that type of
And I'm
time?
still, I'm still on that type of time. I'm still on that type of time because me and X, we was cooking up like some crazy shit when we was in Cali to the point that we're like, man, bro, like the yeah, Project X, y'all gonna, I don't know if y'all heard, man, like my boy dropped that him and Sending them, they the one who produced that joint, Gucci Bucket Hat, the one Future dropped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gucci Bucket Hat. That's Project X and Sunny, man. So yeah, man. So definitely like, you know, like definitely look into Kid Project X. He definitely on fire. That's why I say it gave me those type of ideas to work with, like a Taylor Swift or a Bruno Mars. You feel me? Or even a weekend, bro. You feel me? Or even a weekend, because
On
I'm
the
really
weekend,
like
though.
the way, yeah, because the way like my sound is, and it's like kind of like graduating, because it's just like, you know, my sound was I already had lyrical wordplay. Now it's to the point where I'm taking that lyrical wordplay and starting to harmonize with it, and that shit's different.
Listen, I think Bruno weekend joint would definitely be dope. I'm interested in the Taylor. I'm interested to see what Taylor would do if she got like a song with you, like how she would come across on the record. Because I think you on the weekend that could definitely happen. Like the sound I could definitely hear. Bruno kind of like mesh with anyone. Taylor, I think Taylor got to get you either got to get in Taylor world or Taylor got to get in your world a little bit. So I'm interested to see how that go.
It'll probably be like how what was that movie? What was that name of that movie? I'm trying to remember when it was just like this. It was either a Spanish dude talked to an Italian girl, kind of like that movie. I
Hmm.
kind of do it. I kind of do it like that. But it kind of be like, or like a black guy talking to a white girl, and then we'll kind of be bringing like piece together. That's why I say I do it. It'll be different like that. You feel me?
I definitely
It'll be
feel you.
different like that. Yeah, it'll be different like that.
All right. Can you say, despite all the crazy shit, 2020 has been a good year for Maine Laveau?
You want to be real with you? It's been good plus more, because it's just like right now, out of all the people who I'm surrounded around, um, I as a being, I should be the last person that should have anything to complain about.
Yeah, I hear that.
I mean, I may complain about like the tip tax, like little things, because you know that's what a boss is supposed to do. But I mean, like as far as like me complaining about life, nah, you won't get no complaint about me. It's just like I'm only just trying to just like be better, be number one. Everybody know that I'm always trying to be better, be number one. Um, I know I ain't gonna. I mean, you know, you ain't gonna you ain't gonna win it all. And like, you know, like some people be like, oh man, you need, like I used to always think I needed a team artist to do everything, and it's just like you don't, because ain't no I ain't team, but it's an iron window.
Ain't no
Jordan said,
INT, but it's an iron window. I think Kobe said that shit. Ain't no INT,
nah,
but it's a win.
Jordan said it. Jordan said it. Jordan
Yeah.
said it.
Then
Jordan
Kobe
said it
stole
with
Kobe
Ron Hall.
stole it from Kobe stole it from him. Ain't no INT,
Yeah.
but it's a winning that mother. It's an iron and win motherfucker. I definitely
Nah,
remember that shit.
the best line Kobe ever said, and I always use that. And when he said, I think it was, I forgot who it was who came to the Lakers. And they said like, you know, I'm the best player in this world. Nobody can guard me. And Kobe told him, he was like, well, you must be from another planet.
Nah, you said that to Nick Young. Nick Young was like, yo, I'm the best player in the world. And Kobe was like, I ain't from this planet then. And that's some crazy shit to say to somebody.
So that's how. So now you understand how I feel. It's just like, you know, like a lot of people criticize 50, but 50 Cent said the realest shit ever. He was just like, if you don't think you the best, fuck you rapping for.
Yeah, why you in this game for? Word.
Like doing anything for it. Like if you don't feel you the best at a chef, what are you doing it for? You don't feel you the best at, what are you doing for it? So, you know, everything I do, I feel like I'm the best at. I don't ever think like, oh, I'm second guess. Or this person better than me. I know there's a person out there who might be able to do something, who might be able to do it a better way, and I give you props on that. I never take that from you, never hate on you or nothing like that. You feel me? If anything, I want to find out how to do that, and how to surpass you. You feel me?
Facts, definitely. I'm on that type of time with you, bro. Two more things, then I gotta let you go. Where can the people find you on social media and on streaming sites?
Maine Laveau's Tidal, Spotify. Y'all can go on my website, flygoutmc.com. We're gonna have a whole bunch of merch on there. We already done, like I said, we linked in with a few people, Airs for the Youth, G5 clothing. So y'all definitely gonna see a lot of Flyboy Music Group clothing, Maine Laveau clothing. My boy MTMJ, we gonna have ski masks, beanies. So, you know, like definitely like a lot, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to look for. But definitely Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, iTunes. You know, y'all can find me on and definitely look for a blog coming up, YouTube, more blogs coming up, Kicking It with Maine. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming up.
Definitely. We in tune. Definitely. I definitely got to see that next episode of Kicking It with Maine Laveau. Any shout outs you want to give before I let you go?
Honestly, big shout out to my boy Prez, you know what I'm saying, for always keeping it a buck. I always
Anytime, bro.
I always know, like I always tell you, like y'all be checking on me, so I'm gonna definitely make sure and see you like the gear and everything, like when we get it coming in, because everybody been asking me when y'all get more merch come in. I'm like, bro, like I'm. It's just like once I see somebody trying to mimic something I do, I go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? It's like I go back to the drawing board. I be like, nah, I gotta go back to the drawing. It's just like if I'm out, I guarantee you, if I'm out. If somebody got on another shirt I got on, I'm the one who's gonna reverse my shirt back inside out.
Hey, so you go to the club as soon as you see somebody with your outfit on, yeah, I gotta go home.
Yeah, I probably might take my shirt off and just wear my wife beat in the club. I got enough drip, man. I'm good. I got enough drip. That'll say it all. And just wear my shirt over my shoulder, man. I'm straight, just like that.
You be having backup outfits?
Oh, trust me, you got to. Because you don't know what you could be out chilling, juice could spill on you from the drive all the way back home and change.
Genius.
And then you be at this, and then if you're a studio rat like I am, it's just like, what you gonna do? Go home. It's just like you're gonna be in the studio all day. Once you leave from the studio, more than likely you're gonna spill something on your shirt, on your pants. Somebody gonna pull up, hey, bro, we finna go to this little house gathering, we finna go to this little listening party, we finna go to this little You gotta be on point. So it's just like you can't never get caught slipping. The minute you get caught slipping, guess what? You're on camera.
Yeah, with a stand on your shirt. That's crazy. I never thought of that neither though. Like, yo, the backup outfit, just in case.
So that's why I be like, nah, I'm straight. Even like how they caught my boy Scrappy when they even though he paid for it and the booster left the tag on it. You feel me? They got my boy. Yeah, that's my boy though. But big shout out to Lil Scrappy though, you know what I'm saying? He came a long way. You know what I'm saying? I always been a fan of his music, and you know that's how I respect everything them boys doing, you know what I'm saying? Especially with fatherhood and everything. He's showing a lot of, you know what I'm saying, guys how to like man up and be a dad. You feel me? I get on that.
Well, big shout out to you for joining me, being yourself, man. Much success, much prosperity. Happy birthday to us because I don't know when it's coming out, probably soon. But definitely happy birthday to us.
It's right around the corner.
It'll be here in a minute, and it's on a Saturday, so like we got to do something. Definitely hitting you up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be there, bro. So just let me know when you're ready, and just let me know when you're on your way down here, and I'm gonna be waiting on you.
All right, brother. Young Atlas, Prez and Maine Laveau. Be safe, be easy, and until next time.
And don't forget to vote.
Vote. Word.
Word. Vote. Vote. You feel me? Vote. This Maine Laveau and Prez telling y'all straight up. Make sure y'all vote. You feel me?
If Mo win it, we got to run to 2024.
Yeah, for real. Hey, 2024, I might be running for president for real, bro. We might be running. I might be vice president while you running for prez. For real.
Facts. See, all right. Prez and Maine,
I'm
2000,
right.
2020. Prez and Maine,
I'm
2024.
I'm with it. I'm
All
with it.
right,
All
bro.
right, man. Take it easy.
Be easy, B.
Yo, you already know.
All right.